Apartment 12B, in an aging New Haven building, had been empty for years. Tenants came and went, but nobody stayed for long. Some claimed the place felt wrong. Others whispered about strange things happening at night. But Mara, a young woman desperate for a cheap place to live, ignored every rumor. The moment she stepped inside, the air felt unnaturally cold. A mixture of mold and metal lingered in the room. Light bulbs flickered for a second, then stabilized. She told herself it was just an old building. As Mara tried to sleep, she heard a faint scratching sound inside the walls. Then came a slow, rhythmic tapping, moving across the ceiling, and stopping right outside her bedroom door. A shadow slid under the door. It wasn't the shadow of a person or an object. It pulsed like static on a broken TV screen. Mara froze in bed, holding her breath. The next morning, Mara went to make coffee. As she reached for the fridge, she froze. On the chrome surface of the refrigerator, she saw a reflection, but it wasn't hers. A tall, thin shadow figure stood behind her, its head tilted unnaturally far to the side, as if its neck had snapped long ago. The metal surface trembled. The shadow's head twitched again. Mara spun around. No one was there. Later that day, Mara ran into her elderly neighbor, Mrs. Holloway, in the hallway. The woman's hands shook the moment she recognized which apartment Mara lived in. Her lips trembled as she whispered, "12B doesn't let people go." She didn't explain further, just backed away slowly, fear in her eyes. For the first time, Mara wondered if the rumors were true. Mara spun around. No one was there. That night, Mara woke up abruptly. The room felt heavier, as if the air had thickened. She sensed something at the foot of her bed. When her eyes adjusted to the dark, she saw it. A crouching shadow figure, barely human, its limbs too long, its body trembling like smoke. Two hollow black voids stared directly at her. A deep, raspy inhale filled the room, but it wasn't hers. The shadow leaned closer. Mara froze in terror, unable to scream. Mara survived the night. She didn't wait for sunrise. She packed her belongings in minutes and fled toward the hallway. But as she looked back one last time, her blood ran cold. Under the door of apartment 12B, that same dark shadow continued to seep out, as if the apartment itself was alive, as if it was watching her leave. The building was later evacuated. 12B was sealed. But at night, residents still claim they see something moving behind that door. A shifting black shape waiting for the next person, desperate enough to move in.